put on my gloves. So we welcome you to Mars versus Venus, where we bring couples closer together or we drive them further apart. Today's topic, mistakes many of us make in relationships. The biggest mistakes we make in relationships. You know? Of course, all of us...
Jerry na lane you sell pie.
All of us want that perfect relationship.
I don't want no perfect relationship.
That's what we all look for. You know, you want to live with somebody till the end.
There's no such thing.
But
There's some people you have to live till the end with regardless, whether you're with them or not. Because it's pests.
pestilence.
That's how they.
Pestilence.
Whether or not. You don't want them in your life, you know, but them decide that they want to be in your life, so they are there. Constantly.
I think for
I
me...
think I know who you're talking about.
That's it.
Let me kick it off. One of the biggest mistakes I think many couples make in relationships is taking each other for granted. We get very comfortable. And we get comfortable with life. We get comfortable with children, the whole routine. And we start to take each other for granted. And before you know it, time has passed and you all don't even know each other. Or they just barking commands at each other. So I think that is one of the biggest problems, biggest mistakes we make in relationships.
I will agree to that point. I think that has changed over the years.
Change.
That whole complacency thing, it have too much things going on now. You see, back then, the complacency used to kick in because two of them used to be in each other's face home. Have so much other distractions at the home now because of social media and thing.
Yeah.
Even adds to it.
No, well, it adds to it a point. It depends
Because
on...
before you know it, you even talk to each other for the day or the text, the busy, you think the children, but before you know it, time pass and poof. What
Yeah.
relationship?
Nothing.
Yeah, poof and what, but that only happens if and there's an outside a distraction pulling you away from that.
I disagree. I think it's something that is just human nature. It's like, they say those closest to you will get the brunt of your anger if you're vexed with everybody. Right. We take each other for granted, and we always have to remind ourselves, those in relationships, that we can't get so comfortable. Because, you will do your crap, but he ain't going nowhere. That kind of attitude.
Yeah, I know about that. I experienced already.
I am sure you have, Rudy.
It's always coming back and begging about.
Yeah, but we saying it so loosely, but some of the times that's how it is, though.
And it's part of the relationship. I mean, that's what it is about.
You
living with each other. Exactly, that kind of attitude.
But
my
you
point
anyway?
is...
You going anywhere, Nikki?
My point is...
When you start to study if anybody want to clean them dog and them, are you leaving?
She ain't going to place.
That's my point. She's not going nowhere.
Who going to wake up on her?
But-
Who going to wake up to be sure?
Wake up.
But you can't take it for granted. You have to... At some point, you have to say, okay, just let the other person know I don't take it for granted for all the little things we
Well,
get
it's
away
12 months
for.
in a year. Jerry knows she doesn't take it for granted every 4 months because that's when she's keep up that promise. Oh, God, it take time. Like 4 months pass now. Let me buy him something, put him back in a gear, and then go down and do it again.
My point is, sometimes think about yourself without your partner, right? We might quarrel and I'm miserable, blah, blah, blah. But think about your life without them.
People will say that they could be perfectly fine, eh?
It kind of, you will see if you will miss them or not miss them. I watched a movie last night, boy, a real lovey-dovey movie. P.S. I love you. Oh, come.
Well,
Talk it out, eh? You talk it out.
That's too deep.
It was real sweet.
No, but
I love it.
with the point you just made, Nikki, that only happens if the foundation is grand. That's what you're talking about, but if you will miss them. If the foundation is there and the complacency started kicking, let's say 5-6 years down the road, because the foundation is so solid, when you start to ask yourself them questions, you're going to just revert back to the person.
Some relationships do not revert back. Some
do,
relationships are so gone in terms
That's
of
because the
taking each other
foundation
for
is not
granted.
good.
Exactly. So it depends on the relationship.
The
It
foundation
all
is
boils down to the relationship, What kind of foundation you have in the relationship.
The foundation
and what it can withstand. And if it could, because again, you talk about the distractions, we have a lot more distractions as couples. Long time, we used to be in each other's face, but we there in each other's face. And the other day I went to dinner and I noticed very intimate. We went to Buzo's and everybody, little couples, beautiful ambience, and everybody down in their phone.
Yeah,
so it getting to the next level now.
And that's the thing, I would say you and Jaiga from a different era.
Daddy, we can't
Cannot females. Oh God, just saying, all they older than me. All they old. All they old, but you're old. That and me.
I think for coffin face.
Yeah,
I just
good.
so you imagine what I had to deal with,
Now, but the new
and what females had to deal with.
now, but the new
On the whole?
generation, let's be real.
Huh?
Twitter proved it, right? 120 characters. Everything is shorter.
Yeah, every single thing.
Attention spans are shorter.
Yeah,
you
yeah,
gotta
yeah.
understand. And lifespans are shorter. People now, when you live to see 70 now, it's like, oh God, you 70. You're like.
No, you're not in a relationship.
So
with a
everybody
female.
doing everything faster.
For
But which scares me because I worry about my nieces and the kind of respect they will have for things like marriage and so.
By
Because
the
in
time
their
now
The
mind,
new
if
generation
if
doesn't.
that's a working
the
out
time- by the
partner,
time
but
them
such
reach
you
that
know,
age,
they
of course,
they
they
wouldn't
want no
know
marriage.
about working through and rough times. No, because they're so instant gratification. This is working out, bam, next.
yeah, but I know a lot of females who got married 6 months or a year into a relationship, then not looking for marriage, and arguing, So look how long we together now, 6 months, and you ain't even proposed to me yet. Guys, how they getting on now,
I'm telling you, this
They
generation.
ready.
Because listen, it's a stature thing. Marriage is like a nice bundle, For some people, getting married is like a nice Brazilian bundle, a real high-end bundle.
Yeah.
So you want it now. You understand?
Tell
People
them
don't
you
really
want-
understand
tell them
what
you
it's
want
about.
Small wedding now. Tell them you want small wedding.
You can't small. You,
Tell
you
them you want
I
small
want to
wedding
see you
now.
convince a young lady right now in this time.
Babe,
Want to
yeah,
get
well.
married. She done excited. Then you sit and say, listen, it's a small thing. You're going to your house.
Yeah.
Right? You go do it in your house.
She don't want to hear
Then
that.
you go in the Hyatt Friday evening and take a chill out.
But I thought you tell me you was getting through with the loan. You wasn't getting through with the loan for us. So just getting through with the loan, so you're not getting the loan. So we can like postpone it until later. Until later on.
Watch me. And the hard part about that, they automatically feel when you say you're married, that is on you. All she's studying
Yeah, is that
is
way.
where she getting she just family. She her family, her side of the family. That's all they're gonna study. All right, we
Yeah.
married just right. We nice. We ready to get married now. You have to study everything else,
Yep.
And I know people don't know like then it's bad. Okay, they think
And all of them coming,
when I get
Just
ready,
paying
oh
for
my
most of the
God.
people who don't like it to eat.
When do the wedding? Look, you see them puff and them on straight. We get
Hungry
up.
boy, real hungry wedding,
And
man.
the rice on smelling so on all.
Those heading on the interchange in San Fernando, there's an accident there, so approach with caution.
Well,
All right, so it's Mars versus Venus. We're talking about the biggest mistakes we make in relationships.
All right, like we kicked it off with taking each other for granted. All right,
Which
we
I
have a
think
lot
will be the
more.
biggest one.
Yeah.
It ain't get bigger than that.
Kino say, boy, the biggest mistake he make was putting the ring on the finger.
Yeah, a lot of people they say that.
Jeez. Stop calling the WhatsApp phone.
Yeah, we don't take it. Voice notes or messages.
Oh, yeah, that's a very common one. Believing that they will change.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
that-
oh yeah, that's a good
What's
one.
that?
Especially after marriage. So yeah, after we get married, he go change. Ladies,
What
wake
about-
up.
What about forgiving too much?
No, this one here is a forgive, right? Forgive and can't forget. They say forgiving.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you ain't
But you
forgetting
remember everything.
every
And I think
opportunity
women
you
are
get to
very
bring
guilty
up.
of that.
Where women
Every
is most
opportunity
guilty.
again.
Women, we are guilty of that. If you take back the man, if say the man horny,
Forgive
you
him.
take him back. You decide to take him back. Yes, you're gonna hurt. We don't expect you to let it go. But if you want the relationship to grow and move on, you have to let it go. And many of us hold on to that. Some of us hold on to it into the next relationship,
Kelly,
into the one after that.
Kelly, have a good one here. This is real. Feeding
Drag
your
your
ex
baggage.
with info about your current situation.
Do not do
That's
that.
a big mistake, and real people guilty of that. You're with the new
Talking to
person
your
now,
ex.
and yeah, but you're feeding them like,
Yeah.
see, she boy, can't take
Yeah,
she.
that madness.
So, at least I wasn't so. Yeah, you never used to do that.
Yeah.
Told you
Trap.
I'm mad thing.
Yeah.
That is trap.
That
Yeah.
mad thing, eh?
I bait, pulling in slowly.
Come over and I'll make your favorite pillow with you. I'll make your favorite pillow with you with the cold so you like just come over.
I'm going, you know, drop avocado. They say it get
And I
take
know
the whole
you
thing.
know, Granny, know you like avocado. All right. Again, another one. Family. Having family in your business, in your. And then the flip side of that is Talia says letting them take you away from your friends and your family. Biggest mistake
Biggest
I ever made.
mistakes. Yep.
Many women get tied up with that. Before you know it, you drop all your friends.
Men too.
Mommy
Fellas
and them.
too, boy.
Yeah.
I think fellas is do that more
Men
than
Serious?
fellas is do that more than girls, Nikki.
women
Yeah,
is
what?
get
It's a
stupid over
certain
man.
brothers, right? The guy girl. Or you cool, everything cool, we pump everything nice together. That you right, nah, boy. We going Friday, ain't going. Nah, going boy. Shelly had to go by she can, mother. So I can't she long there, right? So that is so check your Saturday then. So we make it says. Nah, boy, she I don't she classes. So Saturday evening we're going to think. Nah, boy, you gonna think. But I go check all them Monday. When Monday everybody working, boy, you're shipping out. It's a real man, so It's a real man, so I know brothers like that right now.
Yeah, for real.
When the phone ring,
there's a term for it. It's not radio friendly, but there's a term for it.
When the phone ring,
Meow.
hold on there. Hello. Yeah, that. For what? Walk outside then. It's a watch me. All you fellas stop that, eh? Nah. It's either always man or mouse, eh? Stop that nonsense.
Hello, all ain't cooking no food for them, and they know where the butter. The bread
that
butter.
Nonsense, but a man ought to be a man, boy. A man ought to be a man. Nobody calling my phone and telling me about.
Only listen to Jaiga.
Hey.
Only listen to Jaiga.
I will talk to you when I'm ready, girl. Alignment. Hey, you listening? I will call you back there. Nobody calling my phone. I want to speak to you right now. You can't just walk away. You listening? I'm talking to my brother and them. I will call you back. Men getting called. I need to talk to you now.
Nothing to eat when you come home.
Hold on. That way you're going by, look, your turn, but you ain't taking. Where this? Where you chasing with?
Yeah.
What you mean? It's like that we drinking or what you doing, boy? You see that? All you fellas stop that, eh?
Be a man.
Stop it. Be a man. Man is man.
Better that bridge in mine. I ain't seen him for 5 years, boy. The man just stopped playing football. I thought he died, you know. He's locked down. The man get locked up.
Yes, boy. That big mistake,
No
man.
sign
That's big mistake.
Why you can't see it as they've reached a point in their life?
They're not reaching a point in their life. A man must never forget
Nikki.
himself. You must never forget yourself
it's
for nobody.
For family. And he's given.
Of course, there's balance. Everybody means
everything have a balance.
No,
I not
but
saying
that woman is do that. And then as the man left here, the first thing you have to do is call your woman friend. Hello, you leave
and next thing men is do too. And there's the next one they do too. There's encourage some girls, right? Because them some female Pikachu feel it is the hierarchy, you know. It have
and your point.
The royal Pikachu.
And your point.
Yeah.
I'm a queen.
We go marry mother for. How you mean? But mommy say, so she can't get nobody herself. She do that.
Yeah.
But that's my mother. But you have things to do here. What?
You're gone, nigga.
What you telling me? What? That mad thing, eh?
It's a real woman.
And then want to swing it back and say, boy, it's that mommy's boy. It's not mommy's boy in that.
It have man out there who is mommy's boy.
No, brother.
Who don't see but what they're supposed to see, because every time mommy call is he in the middle of something. Wait, mommy call. You have to be able, as a man, to be able to balance mommy
I agree.
and wifey.
That's why I know I.
That's why there's a bacchanal between wife and.
You know why there's a but you know why?
All your man don't know how to handle your
Here the biggest mistake men is making relationships with their mother and home. Don't let your mother come in your house and dictate nothing your significant other. No, don't let your mother come in your house and dictate. It has some fellas just come, they let the mother come there.
Exactly.
How you invite your mother home by you when she come?
You have to know
she
the balance.
Move something and move that, and you know your significant other set your place in a way. Do not allow your mother to come. It has some fellas, the mothers come to check them. This is how she's put this out for you? And want to turn it around. So why she put the bed there? You know your head's supposed to be neat and turn around the bed. So she put this dark curtain to the side of here. It makes it to be light and change up the curtain. So when your significant other come, what happened here? When mommy pass and mommy they say that how you put the curtain too dark and mommy they say the bed needs to turn at that. Man not supposed to do that. If your mother come and she don't like something and what? This how we like it. We like it so. Cool yourself. You gotta be man to your mother too.
Exactly. So that's what I'm talking about, the balance. We women, not saying that don't go and see about mommy, you know, right? Because I will tell any man that listening to me now, any woman have a problem with you seeing about your mommy, run she.
Yeah, run she.
No matter how miserable she is.
Because
run.
your man's supposed to see about your mother. But all your Spartans have to know the balance. Because you had to
can't
see
come
about
and dick
home two.
The most Jamesy can come do by me, put on air condition and come up she foot. Don't ask a question. So why what?
Why what?
I had the best
nothing.
mother-in-law in the world. There was that balance. I know Jerry's a only child. So on top of that, there was that pressure. He's an only child.
Yeah, only children is be hard.
And he mother in the 80s. So I can't play it, have thing home to do, yeah. But mommy come first. When you say, so you gotta check yourself if a man not taking care of his children and his mother. Straight up.
Yeah, that ain't good.
That says a lot about the kind of man
That
you are.
ain't good.
But the men have to stand up
Yeah, well,
and
I'll see
also let mommy know you have to have respect for my wife.
Yeah.
Of course. If you have a problem, because the mothers is always shooshing in your ears, eh?
Some mothers just make it hard for women
You
out
start to
there.
say, well, listen, she don't like it, so you are telling you. So that's low it now. All the young people, you know, they don't like to say, all the young people and all the new ways. Not me. Back in my life, back in your days, nobody never tell you when you go a ballroom and you hold one man hand to marry him, you're supposed to sample two children.
You were supposed to marry Chanel.
Now,
That is who you're supposed to marry.
don't ever let when your mother
Yeah.
starts telling them off thing that disrespectful.
All
Jamesy
right.
know that. Jamesy know better than that. She
It's
know
Mars
that.
versus Venus. It's time. We're getting ready for the hit list.
Yeah, we had the hit list.
Yeah.
And we'll take your calls after.
Yeah.
With right now, the WhatsApp and the Facebook on fire.
On fire.
Social media on fire. People finding all kind of things.
When we come back.
A man say putting pepper in my food. That's the biggest mistake he make in relationship. He tell you, go ahead and put pepper and she put too much illicit.